A young teenage boy gazes into the vast Texas sky to follow the soaring path of Air Force One, carrying President John F. Kennedy. He eagerly turns to his father to announce, "Daddy, someday I will fly on that plane." How poetic. Willard E. Jones did fulfill that boyhood dream. During his 22-year career in the United States Air Force, Master Sergeant Jones trained and worked as a communications specialist with the Presidential Airlift Group. He had occasion to fly dozens of missions aboard Air Force One with President Ronald Reagan and subsequently with President George H.W. Bush. It was on that aircraft that Master Sergeant Jones met General Colin Powell, then chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. When Colin Powell learned that Master Sergeant Jones was planning to retire from active duty, he encouraged him to continue his contribution as an ROTC instructor. Jones heeded that advice, and good fortune brought him to Dieruff High School in the fall of 1992 as an aerospace science instructor. His military bearing and his impressive credentials commanded respect, and he quickly earned the admiration of his Air Force ROTC student cadets. Part of his role was to organize and coach a military drill team that participated in regional and national competitions. Each year, the team developed its skills and began to build an enviable reputation. Persistent and disciplined practice produced results, and the team began to bring home the hardware. They gained proficiency in each of the competitions. The shelves in the ROTC classroom began to stress under the weight of the handsome trophies earned in the drill competition. These trophies were symbols of the culture of discipline and dedication that Master Sergeant Jones fostered among the cadets. Year after year, the Dieruff drill teams brought home the iron. Unfortunately, the team never scored the ultimate prize, a first-place trophy in any category at the national competition. At the beginning of the 2014-15 school year, Master Sergeant Jones announced his plans to retire at the end of the year, after 23 years at the high school. His faithful and adoring cadets gathered together and established a new goal. They vowed to get one for the Gipper. They pledged to capture at least one first-place trophy at the Air Force National Air Force ROTC drill competitions in Dayton, Ohio. Not unlike the script of a Hollywood movie, the Huskies overachieved. The Dieruff drill team returned from nationals with 3 first-place trophies, plus an impressive collection of 2nd, 4th, and 5th-place trophies. The Huskies had delivered a priceless gift to Master Sergeant Jones. In June of 2015, Master Sergeant Jones retired. His influence will live on through the cadets he mentored and the people he inspired. He had dedicated 45 years of his life in uniform, serving his country and his community. On September 4th, 2019, Master Sergeant Willard E. Jones passed away. A flag-draped casket and a 21-gun salute paid tribute to his legacy. The Dieruff Alumni Association extends our solemn salute and offers the significant posthumous honor of adding his image to the Alumni Wall of Distinction, Class of 2020.